tire, left to lose the rim. What does that mean? Right here, all that means is to keep your truck and trailer straight, okay? When you go right to find the tire and left to lose the rim, that doesn't teach you that if you're at this angle, you're going to be able to get the truck in like that. All it teaches you that is if you're at this angle, you start finding the tire and losing the rim, finding the tire, you're just going to go straight. And that's the first skill that you're going to learn anyways today. But why do we teach you that is something you guys need to understand. The reason why we teach you guys that is because you guys, as the driver, are looking from this side. You're the driver, right? You're looking through this mirror, and you're looking down at the rear of the trailer. Basically, the tire is your guidance to keep your truck and trailer straight. And the reason why we teach you that is because, look, if you keep going right to find the tire and left to lose the rim, you keep going that back and forth motion, what you're essentially doing is you're rocking the trailer from side to side and you're pushing it straight back. But this is why I tell you guys, don't hold the steering wheel when you guys are backing up the truck. Because when you guys hold the steering wheel, watch what happens when I just move this truck like this, okay? All I'm going to do is just push it back. See how it starts curving on you? That's because you're not rocking the truck, because you're actually holding the steering wheel. But if you're looking down at this tire and you go right to find it, left to lose it, right to find it, left to lose it, watch what happens when I do it with the truck now. Right to find it, left to lose it, right to find it, left to lose it, right to find it, left to lose it, right to find it, left to lose it. You're going straight back. That's what people don't realize, is that you have to follow through like what I was telling you. It's like basketball. When you take a shot in basketball, what's the most important thing they teach you in basketball? Follow through with the shot. Yeah. If you don't follow through, what's going to happen? The ball is just, you're not going to go like that. You're going to actually swing up and have your form still, right? The same thing with trucking. You got to keep the same form. You got to keep going right until you find that tire. And as soon as you see that tire, you got to react. You got to go left to lose the rim. Here's another metaphor. It's like boxing, bro. In a fight, you're not going to wait for someone to punch you before you actually punch, or before you start blocking yourself, right? You're not going to do that. In boxing, what does it do? You think about the next reaction already, so you stick your hands up or you're going to take a hit. Same thing with trucking. If you know that you're going to find that tire, already immediately think in your head that you're going to have to start losing the rim. And once you lose that rim and you don't see the rim anymore, already immediately expect that you're going to have to start finding the tire. If you're one step ahead of the trailer and you keep moving it from side to side like that, that's what's going to keep your trailer to keep going straight back. But if you wait for the reaction, right, you let it curve like this, and then you're like, oh shit, I see it, and then you start going back, this is what happens. You guys end up going all over the place. So you have to be one step ahead. And that's the reason why we teach you this, is because it gives you a guidance to look down at that tire and already just something easy. Where once you see the tire and you start seeing the rim, start going left to lose it. You don't see it, start coming back right to find it. Once you see it, left to lose it. Don't see it, right to find it. If you keep playing with the steering wheel and keep following through, then it's going to work for you. And another thing is, everyone has that fear inside that, oh, I don't want to let go of the clutch, right? You have to let go of the clutch, brother. You have to let that truck move. Because what happens in the beginning is that if you don't, you guys end up oversteering one direction too much, and then you start turning the wheel like crazy, and it throws it off to go back the other way. It fucks up your whole entire momentum. If you actually just let the clutch go, and just tell yourself, right is to find it, left is to lose it. Right is to find it, left is to lose it. Right is to find it, left is to lose it. It's going to do its thing on its own. Break the fear inside you guys' heart. Because once you break that fear, then you'll start to grasp why it's working for you. But until then, if you start playing with the clutch, and we start doing this, and we start doing that, that's when the truck starts going like this, like that. And I'm sure in some cases you thought that you were going to hit the side of the wall. And the reason why you thought that is because you kept going really slowly, and you turned the steering wheel super hard, and then the truck moved in one direction really fast. But see, if you just let go of the clutch and just keep playing with the steering wheel back and forth like a smooth motion, truck's not going anywhere. It's actually you're in control. And here's another key. The more you play with the steering wheel, the more you move it. And I'm not saying move it like crazy like this. I'm just waving my hand right now. The more you move it to the right, and the more you move it to the left like that, even if it's like a little inch, you're more in control. But as soon as that steering wheel stops moving and you hold it like this, that's when the trailer starts curving off on you. And then you guys get into panic mode. And that's what we want to avoid, is the panic mode. And the only way you're going to be able to avoid that is if you just keep moving the steering wheel. Because when you move the steering wheel, you're in control. Understood? Yeah. So when you come in the next time to do your straight back, I don't want you to think about controlling the clutch or anything like that. I just want you to think one step ahead of the trailer. That when right is to find it, left is to lose it. But expect that you're going to find it, expect that you're going to lose it. And keep turning the wheel until you start finding it. And I'm not asking you to whip the wheel like that. I'm just asking you, keep moving it, turning it until you find it. And once you see it, lose it, keep losing it, keep losing it. You don't see it, right to find it, right to find it. Okay, you see it, left to lose it, left to lose it. And another good practice for everyone that I taught one student today, actually, Raphael, I had him say it out loud. Right is to find it, left is to lose it. When you guys are already thinking too much in your head, and then you keep that concept in your head and you're not saying it out loud, it just mumbo jumbo in your head. Say it out loud, and no one's going to judge you. Because that's what we taught you guys, is right is to find it, and left is to lose it. And if you say it out loud, it's less thinking in here, and it's actually more action in your hand. So when you jump in the truck again, say it out loud. Don't worry about anyone around you. They can't even hear you. Half the time I can't even hear you when you're trying to talk to me when the truck is on. It's so loud. Okay? So that's my lesson for you guys today of why we do the straight backing. Because, again, what is this trailer connected to? The fifth wheel. Where is the fifth wheel? It's in the center. It's not, there's no two fifth wheels on each side where if you were to just let it go back straight, it'll go straight back like that. It's in the center. So that means that you have to push it from side to side to side to side, which means right, left, left. That's what's really you're doing. Because everything is being controlled by this fifth wheel from this kingpin. And look how big this kingpin is. It's nothing. It's just a little pin. Even out there, it's just a little pin. That's what's actually keeping your truck and trailer together. So that's why you need to push it right, push it left, push it right, push it left, push it right. Because you're rocking it from side to side. Because everything, the center of gravity is in the center. It's not being controlled by anything else. Now, if there was two fifth wheels on the side like this, then yeah, you could just have it straight back. Straight truck. It's a straight truck then. But this is not a straight truck, this is Class A, which is why you have to control from right to left, from right to left. Make sense? Yeah. Good. That concludes my lesson.